It's one humongous investment opportunity that the rich, the wealthy, the elite are doing right now. And we have an opportunity to take advantage of what they're doing. This might be the only time in human history we can literally invest at the same rate and be early, just like the rich. We're going to talk about what that investment is and how we can profit from that investment if we get with the program and be futurists and not revisionists.
And you just wanna get paid. Tired of making the money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Yeah, painful profits to help you seek change. And you just wanna get paid. Yeah, tired of making the money mistakes. Make a payment on your bills and you still late. Painful profits to help you seek change. Yeah, cut the show and just listen. You wanna feel empowered by making money decisions.
Before we get started, as always, though, like, subscribe, share our channel as we continue to grow in real life. I am a certified financial planner. We managed over $250 million in assets, but on these YouTube streets, we're giving information. And the information today we're going to talk about is how we can be just like the rich and the wealthy and the elite and do the one investment that they are doing right now before our eyes. Now, they're not telling us about it, but they're doing it. So we're going to go over that and go over how we can profit and be early to this investment opportunity. Lego. So, what is this opportunity of a lifetime? It is quantum computing. I repeat, it is quantum computing. It's not something that's going to be 5, 10, 15 years from now. It's something that companies, the rich, the wealthy, the elites are investing in right now. And we can do the same thing. And we're going to give examples of what these large mega companies are doing to position themselves for investment success and why you should do the same. First, it gets no bigger than Microsoft. Microsoft actually developed Azure Quantum. It is a cloud-based platform that allows individuals to access quantum hardware and software. So if you think about 150 years ago, people mined all over California. But what didn't they have as miners? They knew where the gold was, but they didn't have the picks and the shovels. Well, Microsoft right now, as we speak, are creating the picks and shovels, the software and the hardware for quantum computing. And they did something very, very, very sneaky November of last year. Now, usually when companies do something, they announce it. Look what we've done, y'all. Look what we're doing. Invest in our stock. No, 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 no. Microsoft didn't do that. They were very, very sneaky in November. They quietly announced that they are commercializing. Yes, commercializing. Not like something that they're kind of doing in the lab. No, they are commercializing a quantum computer by infusing 24 neutral atoms, something that's way above our pay grade from a thought process. They found a way for everyday people to use a quantum computer to do algorithms. And they computed this at a 99.6% ratio, meaning for every algorithm that was ran, 99.6% of the results became true. This was a breakthrough that they swept under the rug. However, Microsoft is investing in quantum computer. Another rich, elite company that takes all of our data every single day. Literally, they get 154 data points from us every single day. My friends, that's Google. You might not know this, but they actually created a microcomputing processor in the year 2019. 6 years ago, they created a computer that processes 50,000 algorithms a millisecond. Now, how is it that they're able to get our information? We go on our computer and then instantly they send us ads. Quantum computer, quantum computing allows you to take information in milliseconds and spit it out to your liking. And because Google has all our information already, don't you think it's going to be easier for them to run ads? Don't you think companies are going to pay them more money because the ads are so specific based on how you're thinking? Today, I might be happy. You're going to send me an ad because I'm happy. Today, I'm sad. You're going to send me something to cheer me up. That is how quantum computing will change how we look, feel, and act in this life. They also, last year, had a problem that most people thought would take 10,000 years to compute that they did in 200 seconds. Google, which is definitely the rich, the wealthy, the elite. Right now, they are investing in quantum computing. Do you think this is going to stop? Or do you think they're going to lean in? Lean back. They ain't leaning back, y'all, like Fat Joe and Remy. What's going on, Remy and Papoose? Man, can Black Love, can y'all just get along? I guess not. Papoose got a type. Conversation for another day. And it's one more company that is leaning in to quantum computing. And anybody like myself, they're all in your business and you ain't even know it. And who is that? Apple. They announced quietly, February of last year, that all their iMessages will not be on the SMS message system like it is, but it's going to be quantum computed. Meaning they, if you want them to, that's why we have now Apple Intelligence. They, depending on a person sending you a message and knowing you, your thoughts, what you like, what you don't like, because you use, like myself, iPhone, MacBook, EarPods, Apple Music. They know what you like, what you don't like. So they will compute for you different responses if you want to in your text messages. Now, from an automation standpoint, that's great, right? Because we can text message back and forth and you know what I want. So, hey, Siri, write this because of my mood, and exactly does what you would think. That's kind of scary. But because Apple, Google, and Microsoft are leaning in to quantum computing, you should too. And we're going to go over the ways that it's going to help you and why this investment in this sector is what you want to do. Because it's the old adage, you either roll with it or you get rolled over. And we don't want none of our profiteers to get rolled over. Let's go to the screen. So as I said, we're early investors in the quantum computing space. We have Google, Microsoft, and Apple. They're leaning in with their dollars without telling you. But this is why it's important to invest now. Because soon and very soon, like we're in church, we're going to see the King. Hallelujah. Man, quantum computing grows up like we think. Y'all gonna be saying hallelujah. But we're gonna go over ways that quantum computing is gonna help the world and why we should invest in this sector today. Number one way quantum computing will improve the world and why we should take advantage of it, because it's transforming medicine and the environment. Now, I'm not getting political about vaccines, right? This is not a take a vaccine, don't take a vaccine, right? We're not here to be political, but you know how long it took individuals to create vaccines. Now, with the COVID, they had the vaccine already tucked, but it's going to be other diseases, other illnesses, other health problems that quantum computing, by quickly doing algorithmic math problems and solving the issue of conquering diseases. Drug companies are going to use this to their advantage. Right now, they're testing, but quantum computing is not up to speed yet. This is like investing in Google per se 20 years ago before Google became Google. Now, think for 1 second. Just think here. From a medical standpoint, if I'm a Eli Lilly, Pfizer, and it's a way for me to have a cure for Alzheimer's, have a cure for dementia, have a cure for cancer. Now, what's the argument? Do they really want to cure people or do they just want to maintain your sickness? We don't know. But if it's a way to have that cure by running different mathematical problems, because that's what quantum computing is, computing a whole bunch of mathematical problems very, very quickly. If I'm able to do that, how much would that drug cost? And how much would a person be willing to pay to make sure that they can stop themselves from getting Alzheimer's, stop themselves from having dementia? My father passed away of dementia. It is a very, very nasty disease. People would spend tens of thousands of dollars on a medicine that's going to stop that from happening in their brain. Quantum computing is something that we can invest in right now to make sure when that happens and people take those medications from the pharmaceutical companies, we're making money off of that. Also, it helps the environment. Because of computing, you could run tests, theories, hypotheses, and different simulations. Quantum meaning a whole bunch of theories over a whole bunch of trials in a very, very short amount of time within seconds, minutes, to see how natural disasters really affect the environment and why natural disasters happen. You think about thousands of years ago with the Mayans, right? They didn't know when a natural disaster was going to come. You had people in Thailand boating, and like that, a typhoon pops up and everybody's dead, gone, finished. Earthquakes shaking the core, causing thousands, now millions and billions of dollars of destruction and cost. You don't think insurance companies will find a way to compute when a natural disaster is going to happen, how to stop it? Now, they don't like natural disasters because it costs them money. With insurance, they want all your money, but they don't want the payouts. Right now, insurance companies are scrambling because of what's going on in LA with the wildfires. If it was a way they could have predicted that, could have maybe stopped it, or the city could have had more water ready because they knew it was going to happen, how much money do you think they would pay for that? How much money does that save communities, the world? Quantum computing is going to transform medicine and the environment. And today, we can invest in quantum computing companies or sectors specific, like symbol QTUM, not a recommendation, just information that will help us be a part of a dramatic growth that's going to happen, but also changing the world in a positive way. Number two, it enhances security. When we get hacked, it's not fun. When the government gets hacked, it's not fun. When large companies like Palo Alto get hacked, it costs them billions of dollars and a reputation that it takes years to get back. Quantum computing can compute encryption. It can compute how to unencrypt something. Now, it could be used for the good and bad if we unencrypt something that's encrypted. Open up Pandora's box now. But how much money you think financial institutions will spend to make sure that all of your bank records never get hacked? The scammers, the rich uncle in Jamaica, the king in Nigeria, who you got to spend $5 so he can give you 1,000. Those hackers, right? Wouldn't it be great if we found out where they're from? Because when they call from an encrypted place. But if we could unencrypt and find out where they're from, and those scammers go scamming away, how much do you think it's going to cost for that? And how much people will pay for that? The consumer's going to pay a lot. The company's going to make more money and they're not going to lose as much. That is another reason why quantum computing is the future and why the rich, the wealthy, and the elite right now are investing tens of billions of dollars in quantum computing. But since it's so new, since it's like Google, what Google was 20 years ago, but we know about it, why do we not invest in this sector knowing how much good it's going to go in the future, how it's going to help, and how it's going to help our pocketbooks? Last but not least, number three. Number three, and it might be the most important for all humans. No robotic takeover. Because quantum computing can unencrypt something very, very quickly within milliseconds. If it ever comes a time where we have robots that are trying to take over, artificial intelligence is now not artificial. I don't know if you saw, but Microsoft had a computer that created itself from artificial intelligence and then tried to have other computers write the code knowing that it was going to have that plug unplugged where it can't be around no more. Think about that. Something is created artificially and it is so smart that it knows that it can be cut off at any time. So it then tries to hack into other computer systems and recreate itself. So if that artificial intelligence gets stopped, that is now other computers. It's like a disease that spreads. So artificial intelligence is not artificial anymore. The big thing was that artificial intelligence we control. But when it can think for itself, positively and negatively, that's a problem. But with quantum computing, it puts a stop to that because systems can be created in milliseconds to override things. So we got that Tesla robot, and that Tesla robot now is acting all out of control, ain't listening to you. Quantum computing steps in, writes the code to detach that software so it can stop. This is happening right before our eyes. We love robots, but we're all afraid. And we're fun. Be very, very, very afraid that they're going to take over. Well, quantum computing is going to give us the security, the encryption, the unencryption, and the power within seconds to stop that from happening. So let me ask you guys, do you want to do what the rich, the wealthy, and the elite are doing? The one investment, the largest investment that the wealthy are doing right now. Do you want to be a part of that? Do you want to roll with it or get rolled over? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure I invest in quantum computing companies. Now, I can't tell you what to invest in because there's many of them out there, and some is going to succeed beyond our wildest dreams, and some is going to go crashing down like the volcanoes in Pompeii. To be diversified, it's the ETF QTUM. Not a recommendation, not advice, just information. You can look into that ETF. It's all the quantum computing companies that's out there. And you can look at the fact sheet, the prospectus of that fund, and look at all the investors that they're looking and investing in right now. It's over 71, so that's a nice list. And then you can pick and choose for yourself which company in the quantum computing space you think is going to go up or you think is going to go down. But if you do not do anything at all, if you take inaction, it's going to cause for a negative reaction down the road. When I say down the road, I don't mean 10, 15 years from now. I mean 3 to 5 years. Quantum computing is happening right before our eyes. Google, Microsoft, Apple, those are the largest of the large companies. And they're doing it, but they're doing it very quietly. It's the reason why when it's good news and they want everybody to hear about what they're doing, they're going to shout from the rooftops. They're going to have their press release. They're going to have Tim Cook out there in his fitted shirt, wand waving, all good presentation. Microsoft, they're going to have it in Silicon Valley, big screen of Microsoft surfaces flipping up and down what they're doing. They ain't doing that. Why? Because they don't want you to know. But why they slowly but surely accumulate through the picks and shovels like Microsoft's doing, making sure that they run a monopoly. So once it gets popular, they get to take advantage of it for you, the consumer. Then they're going to tell you. Why wait? Don't hesitate. Like Warren G, regulator. Mount up. Let's mount up with quantum computing. So the rich, wealthy, elite, biggest investment they're doing right now, quantum computing. If you're not doing it, you're crazy. Anyways, comment below, like, share, subscribe. Am I crazy? Is another big investment out there besides quantum computing? Or am I on to something? Share this, like this, comment to your boy. And as always, love is love. And let's make some painful profits together, y'all. Peace.